Hello everyone and welcome back to Pinnacle Park in Planet Coaster 2. In today's episode we are going to work on our new roller coaster addition to the park next to our extreme spinning coaster. But before we dive into what we are building today, I want to quickly introduce myself to all the new viewers to my video. I am MrSimside and I am playing Planet Coaster and other simulation games on my channel. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe to the channel, follow me on my socials and hit the like button. I really appreciate your support. If you want to further support me, join my Discord or comment under the video down below. And now let's get started with today's episode. Before I start with the main coaster layout, I am adding some final touches to our log flume ride we have been creating over the last 2 or even 3 episodes of our Pinnacle Park series. I decided to go with the small rocks to cover up the curves of the path, and I also added some wisteria or still adding foliage to the high walls from the staircase because I wanted to cover up all this concrete somehow and the bricks, that it all looks a little more natural. What's still missing for this ride is the actual sign, but I want to work on multiple attraction signs, maybe off camera or in one of the upcoming episodes. But for the moment it doesn't felt right to do it just at the moment because I wanted to focus on some other things. I also made sure that the lighting inside the big hall is set up and that the dark red part has some more effects, that you can see everything clearly. And I also wanted to have a nice indoor experience for all the guests because that was something I haven't worked on yet. I just placed down all the scenery items, closed the roof, and then it got pretty dark. But I really like how it ended up. When I was recording the speed build, update 2 wasn't out already, and I already posted about the heavily improved guest flow. And when I opened up Pinnacle Park yesterday, I could clearly see that a lot more people are walking over this hiking trail. So the whole area got a lot busier, and that actually makes me quite happy because I was really afraid of that the whole area I created will not be used because I don't have vista points or something like this. But now it turns out that the guest flow has improved and they are more using alternative routes through the park, which is just amazing. Right now you can see me build the base structure for the fountains and the water splash effect here. Because I don't have a splash zone in here, I thought of why not making a fake splash effect additionally to the splashes the log flume is creating. But I also wanted to have kind of a technical structure where the water will actually go in and be transported by some pipes, that it is a kind of realistic constant water flow with water pumps. And I'm quite happy how it turned out because the whole area on this roof needed some more details, that it isn't just a boring flat concrete roofing. When I think back of Planet Coaster 1, I have to say that I never worked with triggered elements or something like the sequence tool, because I was always so annoyed by the need to work with this kind of weird sequence editor, and it was so complicated that I was never motivated to do so. But with the new timeline tool in Planet Coaster 2, I'm trying out new things. I already did the big firework for New Year's Eve, and it's really cool how it works actually. And I kind of enjoy it because it also reminds me of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 back in time. and I'm also happy with how it in the end turned out when the log flume is coming down and the fountains are just starting pumping water. It looks quite nice. Let's add some final details to this section. I kind of wanted to block the view into the park, so I decided to add some more scenery pieces, fences, and some more details to the pump station. I also found this little wooden tower with the roof from the Viking set, so I decided to make another structure, and the rest will be just rocks and foliage to cover up the whole view and make it somehow nice and natural looking, even that guests are on the roof of the whole dark ride part. This will be the final details adding to the log flume. I already had some ideas for more details and fine tunings in the whole area, but I think this is something I will also do like with my last Planet Coaster 1 series, which was the Filling the Gaps episode before the park tour, where I just went through the whole park and filled all the gaps where I had the feeling that I need some more additions or details. But now let's talk more about the newest addition to Pinnacle Park, which is a mine train coaster. This was or is actually heavily inspired by the wilderness build of Stan. So shout out to him. Thanks for the inspiration from his mine coaster. I really liked his build and I think the first drop is pretty close to his version. I try to do my own kind of vibe, but the similarity is still there, so I definitely wanted to mention Stan for the inspiration for this build. I'm always stunned by everything he is creating, and so I thought, why not create something similar, because I also thought this fits very well to this section of the park. This coaster is located next to the family train ride and where the path is connecting to the area where the extreme spinning coaster is located. I wanted to have something like the Seven Dwarfs at Magic Kingdom with a very close to terrain coaster, so I will terraform a lot in here, which you will see a little later. And I also made use of the dual stations or actual load and unload station that I have a very high capacity. I think in the end I'm running 4 trains to have a very good guest flow with this. And it also contains a dark ride part with some Viking details and special effects, a little lake, and of course lots of terraforming, as I already said. How it is at the moment located isn't the final position. When I was done with the layout, you will see I am replacing and moving the coaster into other direction, but that was just to make sure that I can add some nice plazas around it where the guests can sit down, take a look at the coaster and get some food and drinks. Before I end today's video, I wanted to quickly remind you of subscribing to my channel, hit the like button and comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions or wishes for upcoming content. Next to this, I would be really happy if you join my Discord or follow me on my social channels. Thank you all for your ongoing support. I wasn't able to squeeze in all the details and all the theming into this episode. That's why our part 2 is coming up with more speed build input with lots of theming around the whole area. And I cannot wait to share this as soon as possible. I recorded an on-ride during the process, so you will find the first version at the end of today's video. That's it from me for today, so thank you for watching and I see you in the next one.